Sairam children. So today we have our active English session and we're going to start with a new chapter today. Okay. Now before we start, let's do a quick recap of what we have learned. Okay. Children, you all know what are nouns, right? Naming words, names of persons, things, places, animals are called nouns, right? We have learned this in our grammar also, and in our last class also we had revised on this. Nouns are again classified into countable and uncountable nouns, isn't it? Nouns are classified into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. 5 apples, 2 pencils, 3 pens, right? You can count. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted. For example, water, milk, sugar, rice. You can't count these objects, right? So, nouns are classified into countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns that we can count, right? One, two, three, four. I can say 2 books, 5 pencils, 10 pens, 5 erasers. But uncountable nouns are nouns that we cannot count. For example, milk, sugar. Yes. Now, for countable nouns, when we ask question, we use the word many. Yes. How many pencils do you have? How many books are there on the table? How many chairs are there in the classroom? But for uncountable nouns, the word we use to ask questions is much. How much sugar is there in the jar? How much water is there in the bottle? How much milk is there in the vessel? Right? So for countable nouns, we use the word many. For uncountable nouns, we use the word much. Now again, how many apples are there? So I can answer as there are plenty of apples. There are a lot of apples. Okay. But when I'm asking how much water is there in the bottle, then I'll say there is plenty of water in the bottle. There is a lot of water in the bottle. Okay. So plenty or a lot of for both countable and uncountable will be same. When I'm asking how many, when I'm using the answer word plenty to answer, it will be the same for both the questions. For how many also, for how much also. But when I'm talking about something, it's very less. When I have to say there is very little or very less, then for how many apples are there, I will use there are a few apples on the table, right? When I'm talking about countable nouns, I'll use the word few. There are a few apples on the table. But when I'm talking about uncountable nouns, then I'll use the word little. There is a little water in the bottle. Understanding children, when I'm talking about countable nouns, I'll say there are a few books on the table. But when I'm talking about uncountable nouns, I'll say there is a little water in the bottle. Right? Now, one more thing that we have to observe here is when we are talking about countable nouns, we are using the verb are here, right? There are plenty of apples on the table. There are a few books on the table. But when I'm talking about uncountable nouns, how much water is there in the bottle? There is a little water in the bottle. So I'm using the verb is here. Clear? Let's repeat the examples. How many apples are there on the table? I can answer as there are plenty of apples on the table. There are a lot of apples on the table. Or there are a few apples on the table. When I'm talking about uncountable nouns, If I ask the question, how much sugar is there in the jar? There is plenty of sugar in the jar. There is a lot of sugar in the jar. There is a little sugar in the jar. Clear? So when I'm talking about countable nouns here, I'm using are as a verb. And when I'm talking about uncountable nouns, I'm using is as the verb. Why? Because uncountable nouns, there is no plural, right? We talk about it as a single object. Clear? Now let's solve the examples. We have already solved how many examples last class. The exercise regarding how many we have completed in our last class. So in today's chapter, that is chapter 28, we are going to frame questions using how much. Okay, and we are going to give answers to these questions. So today the exercise is write questions beginning with how much. Okay, the exercise is write questions beginning with how much. We have to frame questions using how much, and we also have to write the answers using a little or a lot of. So you have to give answers using a little or a lot of. Now, this is chapter 28. So open your active English book. Yes. And write the date on the top. Yes. Today's date is 5-2-2021. Clear? Now, there are some pictures and there are blanks given. We are going to start framing the questions and then write the answers to them. Okay. The first one is already done for you. Yes, there is a picture of a plate with some rice on it. Okay, so I will frame the question as how much rice is there? How much rice is there? The answer is there is a little rice. There is a little rice. Why? Because rice is uncountable noun. Clear? Now see the next picture. Again there is a plate with more rice. So the question here, what should the question be here? Yes, it will be how much rice is there? How much rice is there? But what will be the answer to this? Yes, the answer will be there is a lot of rice. There is a lot of rice. Clear, children? See the two pictures. In one picture there is less rice. The next picture there is more rice. Right? So we have to frame questions using how much. So we have framed it as how much rice is there? Yes. And the answer for the second picture is there is a lot of rice. Clear? You have to write this down in your active English book. Yes. Shall we move to the next one? The third one, there is water in a glass. It's half filled. Okay. The next picture, fourth one, there is water in a bucket and it is fully filled. So now again, we have to frame question here and write an answer to that. So the first one, the third one, water in a glass. What will be the question be? Yes, we are going to frame the question as how much water is there? How much water is there? So what should the answer be to this? Very good. There is a little water. There is a little water. Clear? The next one, again the question would be the same. How much water is there? How much water is there? The answer will be there is a lot of water. There is a lot of water. Clear, children? Why are we using how much here? Because water is uncountable noun. Right? We cannot count water. So we are using how much. And the answer is there is a little water or there is a lot of water. So the verb we are using is also is. Clear till here? Shall we move to the next one? Okay. Now here the picture you have fruit. Yeah, you have fruits in a basket. In the fifth one you have little fruits. In the sixth one you have many fruits. Now tell me children, are fruits countable? Are fruits countable or uncountable? Yes, fruits are countable nouns, right? I can count the number of fruits. There are 4 fruits or there are many fruits. So, should I use how much here? No, right? Even though the question was use how much, but here we know that fruits are countable nouns. So, I cannot use how much here. I have to use how many fruits are there. Clear? Because fruits are countable nouns, I have to use the word many here. So how many fruits are there? Even the verb is A-R-E-R. How many fruits are there? So what should the answer be? There are a few fruits. There are a few fruits. We can count the fruits. So we have to use few fruits here, not little fruits. Am I clear, children? For uncountable noun, you use the word little. But for countable, you will use the word few. So there are a few fruits. Now the next one, again the question would be, how many fruits are there? How many fruits are there? The answer will be yes. Very good. There are a lot of fruits. There are a lot of fruits. Clear, children? Yes. Why are we using how many here? Because fruits are countable noun. Yes, I can count the number of fruits. That's the reason I've used how many here. Clear? Let's move to the next one. Yes, there's a picture of milk in a bottle. The first bottle it is half full. The second bottle it's full, right? So what should the question be? Milk is countable or uncountable? Very good. Milk is uncountable now. So what should I use in the question? How much? Yes. How much milk is there? How much milk is there? The seventh one, the answer would be there is a little milk. There is a little milk. The next one, again the question would be how much milk is there? The answer would be yes, there is a lot of milk. There is a lot of milk. Okay, I hope you all have followed till here, children. Yes, for countable nouns, we are using the question how many. For uncountable nouns, we use how much. Clear? Shall we move ahead? So, the next page, you have a table here. Okay, we have to make 12 sentences using this table. 4 sentences have already been made. Yes, for examples, it's already shown. Now the remaining 12 we have to make. Okay. Now here, there is going to be same for all the 12 sentences. Yes. And in the end, on the table will also be same for all the sentences. Now the verb, we have to select between is or are. And then we have options of plenty of, a little, plenty of, a few, and we have nouns given in the fourth column. What are the nouns? Water, chalk, bread, coffee, flowers, oranges, books, pens. Okay, we have 8 nouns here. Water, chalk, bread, coffee is uncountable noun. We cannot count this noun. Water, chalk, bread, coffee is uncountable noun. whereas flowers, oranges, books, and pens are countable nouns. Flowers, oranges, books, and pens are countable nouns. So we have to use these nouns and make sentences using both plenty of and a little, or plenty of and a few. Clear? So shall we start? First, let us see the examples that they have already given the answers. Okay? The answers given in the book, we'll first see those answers. What is the first sentence that is made? There is plenty of water on the table. There is plenty of water on the table. Yes, water is uncountable. So we have used the verb is. The second is there are plenty of flowers on the table. There are plenty of flowers on the table. Your flowers is countable. So we have used the verb are. Clear? Let's see the third one. There is little water on the table. There is a little water on the table. One second. There is a little water on the table. And the fourth example given is, there are a few flowers on the table. There are a few flowers on the table. So we saw that using the word noun water, they have made sentences using both plenty of and little. And again, using the noun flowers, they have made sentences using plenty of and few. That means each noun we have to make two sentences, right? Now let's start making the sentences. The fifth one, there is plenty of chalk on the table. There is plenty of chalk on the table. Yes, and there is a little chalk on the table. We'll make two sentences for each noun. Okay, chalk is uncountable here. So there is plenty of chalk on the table and there is a little chalk on the table. Clear? Let's go to the next one. There is plenty of bread on the table. There is plenty of bread on the table. Bread again is uncountable noun. So there is plenty of bread on the table. And the next one would be, there is a little bread on the table. There is a little bread on the table. Clear? I hope you all are following this and you all are writing it also in your book. Shall we move to the next one? Okay. The ninth one is, there are plenty of oranges on the table. There are plenty of oranges on the table. And the 10th would be, there are a few oranges on the table. There are a few oranges on the table. Here, oranges is countable noun, right? So we have used the verb are here. There are plenty of oranges on the table and there are a few oranges on the table. Shall we move to the next one? There are plenty of books on the table. There are plenty of books on the table. Again, books is countable noun. So we have used the word are here. Okay. There are plenty of books on the table. And the next would be, there are a few books on the table. There are a few books on the table. Clear, children? I hope you all have followed everything till here. Yes? Now, there is a small homework for you. Okay? You have to make 4 sentences now. You have to make 4 sentences, right? We have left out 2 nouns. We have left out coffee, which is an uncountable noun, and we have left out pens, which is countable noun, right? We did not make any sentences using the noun coffee and pens. Now you have to make 4 sentences using the noun coffee and pens. 2 for coffee and 2 for pens. Clear, children? Yes, I hope you all have understood everything. You have to make these 4 sentences and write it down in your book. It will be 13, 14, 15 and 16. These 4 sentences you will be making it and writing it down in your book. Okay, so we'll stop here for today. Bye. Sai Ram.